no. Nate had that thing rocking. He really did.
All right, I'm back. KB2UKA. Good morning, Bill.
Are you back up on YouTube?
Listen to that station. Morning, Doug. Boy, you got that thing dialed in also.
Thank you, sir. Yep, we're back up. We're on Rumble and we are on YouTube. We are restreaming to both streams. Thanks, Bill. Yeah, it took a few days. And I even tweaked the. This is the 4K. I tweaked it again a couple of days ago. Yeah. Hey, Art. I'm not sure if you discovered what I discovered, but with the DEQ, I adjusted. Like I brought the frequencies in to the profile. I think on this 4K one. Hold on, my DEQ number 3 is hold on. Yeah, it's set at 5,023, which is the closest one to 4K. And I brought my 3K profile, the third DEQ, down to 3,800. So I'm compressing within the profile, unlike John wanted it compressed very broadly. Over.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a good point, Doug. I need to play with those numbers a little bit. I want back out to where John was, out to 10, but you're right. I think it creates a kind of a sizzle thing and a little bit of that metallic, that kind of, if you're not utilizing that much bandwidth, then that number is out of span. It's going way past the energy, so it makes sense to make the profiles and tighten up those 3 numbers. I agree 100%.
Hey, Doug, you running in that BP mode?
Yeah, they're all in BP. I didn't change that.
Question, Doug.
Yeah, go ahead, DJ.
Okay, how are you administering both YouTube and Rumble? I wanted to try Rumble. I am a Rumble, subscriber, but I couldn't figure out. This is, of course, with the older streaming service I had. With the new one, I hadn't checked it out. But what are you going through to be able to stream on both?
Okay, so it's slightly complicated. You have to sign up for Restream. So just Google Restream, and you set up an account with them. And then you tell Restream that you're using OBS. And then the next time you launch OBS, you'll have all these Restream applications that pop up. And then you have to put in your stream ID for YouTube. You have to put your stream ID in for Rumble. And then you control everything from Restream. So you're streaming to Restream, and then Restream sends it to the individual platforms. Now, Rumble's complicated. I had to pay for Rumble because I just started the channel. Once I have 100 followers, you don't have to pay to live stream. So I had to pay like $10 for the first month. I'll work on getting 100, and then I won't have to pay anymore. But yeah, I'm going to do it on TikTok. I'm going to do it on Facebook. Except I can't go live on Facebook for 30 days because I shared something very naughty about Hunter Biden, and they didn't like it. So they took my live streaming privileges away. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And what else is cool, you get one chat box, and that one chat box brings in all the chats from all the platforms. So you don't have to look at all the different platforms. You could just look at one chat box. Over.
Okay, well, I'm running Streamlabs, so I'll have to look into that because I do like Rumble, and I might give that a try. I want to do some more streaming now that I'm back on the air and everything. So we'll play around with it. But I did write some of this stuff down, so we'll see how it goes from there.
Audio. All right, cool. So, Bill, what were you going to say about the BP mode?
Yeah, I just wanted to know if that's what you was running in. Where do you say you're running your frequency around that
Okay, so for this for this profile for 4K, I've got the DEQ number 3 set at 5,023. I've got the number 2 set at 3,169, and I've got number 1. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Number 1 set at 63.2.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounds good. Real good. I'm running my DEQs at 10,000, 1023. I think it's on there, 10,023. I can check it out. What about your octave on it? Do you have your octave set up on DEQ3?
I lost the last part of what you asked. What did you say?
No, on your DEQ3, where do you have your octave set on that?
Oh, okay. DEQ3, I've got the bandwidth octave at 3.
Okay, I'm at mine at 5.
Yeah, I gotta, hold on. Let's see. Yeah, well, this is 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the higher the octave, the more bandwidth, right?
Yeah, give you a little bit more bandwidth, yeah. It sounded good, Jack. I mean, you heard about it. It sounded excellent. And, well, DJ, he always sounds good and says he's Dominic, those guys sound good. But, playing with this box, I think you sent me a text out. I didn't get back to you, Doug. I had some problems here at the hospital. My wife and I said, you were kind of laid up there for a little while.
Oh, no, I figured. Don't worry about it. I forgot what the question was, but I figured it out. And this is the 3K. This is the 3K I made. KB2UKA.
I'm out at 4 right now. I'm listening out at 4, so yeah, I'm getting all of it. It sounds real good.
Yeah, Art, this 3K took longer than anything to get the S's right and to get it full-bodied, but I think I got it.
Yeah, I usually run my DSing through my voice channel or through that. So I do it more through that than I do through the 2496. Good morning, Tom.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Dom, and Bill's in there too. Did you hear him?
Yeah, I said good morning to him.
Yeah, the band's in pretty poor shape.
I'm hearing Bill. I'm hearing Doug. I don't know. I know I started late, so maybe it was better this morning.
No, DJ and I started here almost an hour ago, and I think we were only like 5'8", 5'9" to each other, and then all of a sudden it did get better, but it's you're normally 30 plus, so yeah, a little weaker this morning, but not bad. And real quick, Doug or Bill, of course, I'm just wondering. I learned something where I did have the parametric EQ engaged as well as the graphic, simultaneously. And I ran into some issues, and I think I discovered by just utilizing one or the other, it cleaned up a lot of stuff. So right now I did turn off the graphic, and I'm just using the parametric. I don't know. What do you find, Doug? Are you using both of them, or do you just use one?
I have the graphic off. Hold on one second. I have audio in the... Let me shut this off. Come on. Okay. I have the graphic off because I'm doing that EQing before the DEQ. Remember, I'm going into that Behringer EQ, and I'm getting rid of the lows and boosting the highs there. And then I only use the parametric in the DEQ.
Okay. And Bill, I think you use the graphic, but I think maybe you turn off the parametric. Is that correct?
Well, no, I think I got them both engaged. That's making me think here a little bit.
If you're not EQing anywhere else, because I thought of doing that, I would use both. I would go from the preamp. I would probably go from the preamp into my gate and my compressor, then into the DEQ, where I would use because the stage is compressor limiter. It hits that first. So mine would go limiter, graphic, DEQ, PEQ, touch up, and then into the Apex and then into the virtualizer if I wasn't using the other EQ that I have.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. All right. I'm not saying, Bill, to, shut down the whole thing, do over, turn it off. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just, I think things cleared up greatly. I got a lot of response from Dom, and of course Frank mentioned it. He goes, wow, what happened? So yeah, I just turned off the graphic and just used the PEQ only.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to play around here a little bit with that and see. Like I said, I'm running my de-esser through my, my voice channel art, so that's where I'm running the de-esser through that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and I think 80 is relatively long right now, Art, because you're booming in, DJ's booming in, Dom's booming in, and Bill I hear the lightest, but I'm closest to him.
I'm always looking out for my buddy.
And Mike, do you still copy me down in Florida?
He has a potential problem at the moment.
Yeah, I hear you.
Bye. Pretty soon we're going to hear him in the shower.
At least he won't have to adjust his octave, because it'll grow by at least leaps and bounds when that happens. Hey, whose idea was the Bluetooth in the bedroom anyway? Oh, well, how are you bringing the audio in and out of the radio? Are you using your computer, or is it like a device you plug into the microphone? Yeah, I'm using the computer. So the audio going to the computer. Computer's controlling the radio. It's really neat that you did that. It's nice. I would like to have that sometimes when I'm working outside. Yeah, right. Just right. All right. Well, so, Doug, what do you think of Art's audio this morning?
Oh, I noticed it. I noticed it immediately. It sounds much. It always. Well, come on. Art's audio always sounds great, but there's more of a fullness to it now.
10-3 or more.
Morning, Mark. What was that, Dom?
I said, yeah. He's got more full presence. That's what I noticed.
Yes, that's a better description than I gave. That's what I was trying to say.
Morning, Mark. Yeah, Archie, one more Christmas present.
Yes, I already told the wife I have my stocking
Good
stuff.
morning, Mark. How's the better half doing, Bill?
All I need is more presents.
Even coal in the stocking would probably be good this year.
Yeah, good morning, Mark.
Hey, Bill, how's the better half feeling?
She's on the mend. She's getting better, which is Well, she had a tough lot the other day. She was feeling good, and then all of a sudden, she got upset stomach, started throwing up. So hopefully she's past that stage.
Well, they say it's a good sign when you puke. So your body's throwing up its wood.
Yeah, so her sister was saying she works up. Well, she used to work up at the hospital, and she says to her, when you hurl like that, that's a good thing.
I remember one time when I was younger, about in my 20s, I felt like blood for about 3 days, and then I puked. And I'll tell you, it was almost instantaneous. About half an hour after the puke, I felt great.
Yeah, it looks like taking it out.
Reverse one.
N4QMT, I might have missed the 50.
N3 or more.
VA3 KB.
K1WIL.
KB2UKA.
What is that, Dom?
Last night you said it looked like I lost some of my game. Does it still sound like that now?
No, not at all. And I don't know if I'm going to be tricked here. Well, I don't think you're trying to trick me, but honestly, I'll have to really listen to see which one you might be on. I don't know, but are you on the 100 or the 7300?
Oh, no, this is the 7300. I don't have my coax switch yet. When I get my coax switch, I'll be able to make a quick change from one radio to the other. Otherwise, we're going to pull coax out of the back of this one and reach behind the desk and all that jazz, and it's just a pain in the
Okay, no, gains are good, and even if it's a little punchy to me, we only know because of the, our distance, right? How strong the band plays between us, but then, going out longer will probably be great to anybody.
Right. Yeah, a little while ago when I was taking the coffee shoot. Oh, wow. That's I know you know as well.
No, it sounds really good, Art. Really, very full and bright, and it definitely added a razzle dazzle.
Yeah, thanks, Doug. I've been putting this on for a while. I was telling Dom it's been a while since I did anything. Change up. You know what I mean? Something, shuffle it up a little. So cleaned out the rack box the other night, remounted everything, different sequence, different flow, and I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Something new to tinker with.
Yep, 100%. If we're not tinkering, we're falling out of the hobby.
But as we all know, you like to do that about every 7 days.
I ran out of money.
No, it's more like whoa, what the hell happened there? Okay. It's more like every 7 minutes.
Foghorn, Leghorn.
Yes, there you go.
And we're supposed to get rain around 3 or 4 today.
Getting ours tomorrow.
87 tomorrow. That's what they're calling for. I guess we'll go to the beach.
Oh my God.
61 tomorrow here in Afton Shore, Southern Ontario, Canada.
We have beautiful sunny skies here, at least till Wednesday next week. And it will be in the mid to upper 70s all weekend and Monday. It's like summer does not want to let go.
Keep sending it. I'm almost off the grid now. I'm about 97% off the grid.
I stand corrected. More looks like around maybe 2:30 when we're going to get all this rain.
You'll be moving to the forest pretty soon, Mark.
To the forest?
Yeah, that Hoosier Forest, whatever. That seems like that's the off-the-grid location.
You don't want to be in the forest if you're using solar.
You got to clear it all out.
Clear all the trees out, make firewood, then put up the panels. To the forest.
Use the large.
Yeah, that Hoosier Forest, whatever.
Yeah. So you got to pick your spot right, because not every spot's good, not every tree's good for that purpose.
Exactly. Anyhow, I've been up since 5:30. I'm starting to get hungry, and it's just about 8 o'clock. I'm going to go make myself some brekkie. You guys are still around, or if you migrate to 40, we'll catch up there. VA3 KBC.
All right, Dom, have a good one. I won't be around much longer. 73.
Hi, DJ 73.
And I meant DJ. Wow.
Well, his name is Don.
It is. That's correct. That is correct. So I didn't screw that up.
Hey, Mike. I put up the old X510, and by the way, that worked with the light sandpaper. I got it cleaned up. I put it up. Now, this antenna is got a good SWR only near the 44, the side band part of the band. 144 megahertz to about 145. After that, it climbs exponentially to on the upper end of the band, which is not really my thing, because the duplex is good and the 2 meter sideband is good. But near the repeater, the higher repeater, I don't know how SWR. I don't get why it's not as broadband as I thought it used to be. But this is an old antenna, and I did have to do a lot of cleaning on it. They use like a brass center element for the copper thing. It looks like it's got brass mixed in with it. So it was green. When I opened it up, it was green in there. I had to sand that all down to make the connections together. Louder here is 20 ohms. Yeah. So, well, I think by the time, I don't know. I got to order. I think I'm just going to order a new one because I don't like the way the fiberglass is electronic one. And the heavy duty one has a thicker wall fiberglass. And I'm going to get some more LMO 400 plus 60 feet. And I'm going to use that mass pipe. I'm going to use 2 sections in the mass pipe and just push it up and turn it to the deck, to the deck until I get the tower up. That'll put me up to about 35 feet.
482 Queen Fox.
Oh, wow. Is everyone's speakers okay?
Well, it doesn't. We'll try a repeater between us or something. All right, is that Frankie? Is somebody else checking in before the
And good morning, Dom. Good morning, Mike. And hello, Dougie Fresh. What's going on, buddy? How are you?
Oh my God! You got to go to the live stream after this, Frank. It's just my whole. You just threw me into the wall behind me.
Is it loud?
It's just loud and full and all good stuff. Nothing like overdriving or anything. It just sounds great.
Don't tell him, Frank. Don't tell him.
The subwoofer vibrated my floor.
Don't tell him about the new piece of gear that was put in last night.
I won't say what I put in last night, but good morning, everybody. And Doug, good to hear you, man. You sound great. This is actually the first time I think I'm really hearing you. And good morning, Art. My God, everyone's out here. I thought it was just Mike and Dom. I've been up since like 5:30 this morning and trying to work some DX and whatever. But good morning, everyone. Everyone's sounding great.
So, what stage is the Orban at now, Frank?
It's a secret recipe that I put in yesterday.
Oh, he's itching to go on reverb. Hold on.
No, they have no Optimods on reverb. I look every day.
put my
Isn't that
Innovonics
amazing
on
that
and
box
just got it
doesn't
dialed
get-
in.
It's almost like looking for an Anon, right? Everybody's on reverb looking for an Optimod or
I put my Innovonics on reverb for $499. See if it goes.
One more
That's what I'm
time.
using right now, the Innovonics, without any other piece of equipment.
Yeah, okay.
QNT, just past the top.
10-3 or more.
And 2QQF.
KB2UKA. Actually, why don't you tell the truth, Frank? You're using absolutely nothing. You're plugged directly into the Anon, and you don't even have an EQ going.
That's exactly it. Mike, don't forget the hand mic.
Yes, or a hand mic taped to a headset boom.
Yeah, not just any hand mic, guys. This is a exclusive Heil edition, Bob Heil edition.
Very good. 200 to 28.8.
That's where I roll.
No, it sounds great, Frank. Booming in. Boom. I think 80 definitely shifted. It went short now. You are the loudest. Strongest signal as well.
Wow, that never happens between you and I. So, well, good to hear. Yeah, you're very strong here this morning as well, Doug. I don't get to talk to you often, but you sound great. I love the changes. I think, in my opinion, best you've sounded so far for me.
Well, I'll agree with you. From all the recordings and all the SDR recordings, I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm even loving the 3K I built. It's all good.
Yeah, I got to go to the stream and check it out, but sounds really, really good, man. I'm loving it, and nice to hear this change in your audios. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to take it up here, but first time I've heard you. Really, really heard you, so doing a really, really good job. And good morning, Art, to you. Over to you. I'll let you guys pick it up. I'll just be listening. Norway to Queen Fon.
Oh yeah, good morning. Yep, Bill's in there as well, and just the band's not too bad. But just real quick, Frank, that there's one station that popped up this morning. I think it was T33T. Did you happen to see that island?
Well, Art, I went to bed at 1 a.m. last night, and I got up at 5 and change this morning, which was slightly too late. It was about 5:45. I was listening out for him on 30. I got one little imprint of his signal, but I couldn't. It wouldn't decode on FT8, so I wouldn't hear him. But I was listening. I checked. So he's going to be on for a few days. I think they just got set up recently. No go for me yet. So I need to wake up a little earlier tomorrow, maybe like 4 a.m. and try it out.
All right, good. So you know about it. Excellent. Yeah, I got a little list here. There's like 5 of them that are out there, so we got to get them, man. It's going to be a tough go, but trying to catch up with Dom. So, all right, someone pick it up. N4QNT.
Wait, you got ones I ain't got. I got ones I think you ain't got. It's weird, ain't it?
I know. I think it's timing. It's all about timing. I mean, basically, right? We have different schedules in a way, and you get to, you do what you do there when you're sitting, you're at the desk. You're there. You got the pop-ups coming, and it's all about timing.
Oh yeah. Well, Vanity, Ocean Island, whatever it's called, T33T, is currently on 40 meters.
Wow, see, that's an opportunity. Right now's the time. That's a good, it's probably good. What do you call that? The reliability number's pretty good.
No, it actually says -1. I never seen one with a -1.
Hmm.
Oh wait a minute, that's just updated. Let me see that.
The reliability number.
Chat is there. There's another one here. Powerloo, KB2UKA on 40 meters, 0 reliability. 44. Everybody go try this guy. The T33. 3T. I'll be back. I miss you. Have a good day. You gotta be home early today, right?
Yeah, I'll get home in a little bit. Oh, man, see that? Hit and run. Look at that. He's going to get that Oceana.
KB2UKA.
He's got the need for speed. He's got to get it.
All right, hurry up. All right, I'm going. I got to go get tree. I'll be right back. No, that's great. The art of the contact.
Hey, Doug, your stream seems low. Is it me or you?
It might be me. I'm still. What seems low? The receive?
Like I can't hear it. I got to lower, even when my radio lowered up. Yeah, the switch difficulty hearing it.
No, I was just listening to it on my phone when you were talking. It sounds fine to me.
All right, it might be I have a few things going here. Let me pause this and mute. I want to hear something.
You're like, here, give me a little more audio, because let me see what you're peaking at on OBS. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's the output I'm hearing. I got my, I have the volume cranked up on YouTube, and I'm not hearing the output that strong. So, all right, I'll take a look.
You're at minus 25 dB on the peak, but that's normally good enough. Hold on, let me take a listen.
He's going to be out for a few days. I think they just got set up recently. So no go for me yet. So I need.
Yeah, I'm hearing it fine. It's and that's on the iPhone speaker. I've got it cranked all the way up, but that's how I always listen. And I could boost it a little bit for you.
Hey, Doug, I'm sorry. It was operator error.
Oh, okay, because I just boosted it. Should I put it back where it was?
Oh, maybe if you boosted it, no, then it's fine. All right, then it's okay. That was the change I heard. Then forget it. It's fine now.
Yeah, no, I think it's you. Well, I'll leave it but you were on my mixer in OBS. You were peaking at minus 25 when you said you couldn't hear it. Now you're peaking at minus 24 or 23. So that wouldn't have been a drastic change on your end.
Okay, yeah, I'm listening back now to some earlier stuff. It was me, Doug. I apologize, man. I guess, Thetis was blaring in here with Thetis. I had the output of the radio probably blasting, and it wasn't level, so I apologize.
You almost hit 40 over. You could see it on the stream just then. Holy crap.
Man, the band is playing. I like this. Yeah, you're super strong, man. It's crazy. And good morning, Bill. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you there, but good morning to you. No Bill. All right.
Hey, Bill, you still there? He must have backed out. Art, you're still in there, or did you back out too? Oh, no, I think it's just us, Frank.
Yeah, I like the audio on there. Thank you. I love this. I like the changes I made.
It sounds great. It sounds absolutely great. Hold on one second. KB2UKA.
right to Queen Fox.
Well, I'm sorry, Frank. I have to vacate the premises. I have to help my daughter with something. But the changes sound amazing. It sounds great. So I will say 73, and if anyone else is out there listening, 73 to all of you as well. Art, Dom, Mike down in Florida. I'm not sure if you're still listening. All right, take care, Frank. Go ahead.
All right, 7-3. Doug, we'll talk to you later. I'm going to go try to see where everyone else went, which is on 40, trying to work that station. So I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. 73, men, and we'll catch you maybe later on.
All right, take care. Yeah, I should be on later on today. All right, KB2UKA clears, 73.